listening to DORiS Radio.
You're listening to DORiS Radio on WHCP.
You're listening to DORiS Radio on WHCP.
You're listening to DORiS Radio
DORiS
on
Radio,
WHCP.
WHCP 101.
Welcome back. This is Henry Uzor, and you're listening to DORiS Radio on WHCP 101.5 FM in Cambridge, Maryland.
Awesome. We just had our first taste of Wheezy, y'all. We got 2 more tracks coming up. But first, I want to continue on with a bit more about you guys and your story. And
Awesome.
Tell me about, let's see, we were talking about some food and culture and those connections.
Right.
So do you guys have a favorite off-top dish?
Ooh, favorite off-top dish. It would have to be fufu, bro.
Ooh, man.
Yeah,
Tell me about
fufu.
it.
Fufu is so you got pounded yam, and then you actually have like the soup that it goes with. So the only thing that's really like special about fufu is like there's like different soups that you could pair with it.
Okay.
And fufu, you eat it with your hands.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's like when we were talking about like how do you stay connected to that culture? Like the act of you eating it with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Take the fufu, dip it into the soup.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite dish of all time.
That's major.
Yeah. Yeah, def.
Man, I'm gonna have to say some oxtail with some rice and peas with some cabbage, man. Give me a little peanut punch, you know what I'm saying, on the side, man. You know, you can't go wrong with that, man. You can't go wrong with that. Like,
Yeah.
good way to fill you up. You go right to sleep after that, man. Get the itis. Real good.
Yeah, no, for real.
What do y'all have any shows you're binging right now?
The Wire. I went back and started watching The Wire again.
Come on now.
And it's just funny just watching it and hearing like the different areas. They talk about Eastern Shore, Montgomery County, PG County. I'm hearing these things, but also just like how it's kind of sad. Some things still haven't changed in some areas, and seeing how things have kind of stayed the same, but also things have changed too. Because if you look at the old Baltimore compared to the new Baltimore, totally different. But I just love how the writing and everything, the character development, and just how they really highlight how Baltimore was at that time. At the peak of like the drug war, really good.
They're like they're filming something now in Baltimore. David Simon, the creator,
Yeah.
he's filming something, and I think it's like a tie-in to The Wire.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
nice.
excited for that. Yeah, that's
Man,
one of my
they need
favorite
to.
shows.
They need
like I said,
to.
HBO, they can't miss.
They can't miss, bro. It's HBO.
No, for sure. I would say for me, like I haven't really been binge watching like any shows for real. Like I just started watching Squid Games.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet.
So yeah, so I got to finish up this season of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me, when's the last time you guys cried?
Ooh. It had to been like from, I think, what was it? Was it The Dark Knight?
Boom.
It was the
Got you.
It was the part when Batman like took the bomb from Gotham and like took it out over the sea, and then all you saw was just like an explosion afterwards. So at that moment I thought Batman died, bro. Bro, I was bawling, bro. I literally had to go to the bathroom to like calm down, bro. Like my eyes were straight red, nose was runny, bro. I was like, damn, I've never seen someone love a city that much that they just like will like die for it. Like
All 3 of those Batman movies are like
Pure
beautiful.
fire.
it's just beautiful for real, man.
It's art, you know what I'm saying? I wish they never
It's
stopped.
right there.
Yeah, it hit you in the feels, man. Actually, no, I don't think it was Dark Knight. I think it was the movie afterwards, the one with
That's
Bane.
the one that
Yeah,
went
with
Dark
the
Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Rises,
That's the
yeah.
final one in the trilogy.
Yeah, man. Like all the stuff that Batman went through, bro. And, like Bane broke his back. Like he had to
Bane broke his everything. Man.
Bane broke his everything, and then he had
broke
to
his
like,
spirit.
and then he had to figure out how to like climb out of that cave
Yes.
that he was in.
that was
Rise.
That was wild.
Rise from it, then
Nah,
took
that
the
was
bomb out from the city, man. Like I'm just like, you know what, man? That guy is amazing, bro. And I couldn't hold it back, bro.
I feel you. I
You know
feel
what I'm saying? I had
You
to
gotta let
cry
it out.
thug tears, bro.
You gotta let it
Gotta let it
out.
out.
Gotta let it out. Gotta let it out.
For real.
Dang, I'm not gonna lie. I think the last time I teared, it was gonna be a little sad. My breakup with my ex, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I teared up a little bit. I was like, man, like, I really thought this was the person, you know what I'm saying? So I had some tears for that one, you know what I'm saying? But,
True.
you know, you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying, in that space. But learned a lot about myself, but I grew a lot too, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to forgive, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing, because somebody trying to hold on that stuff, but you can't. It holds you back, you know what I'm saying? So say you're fighting yourself, you're not fighting that person's already gone. So it's like you have to learn to let go, forgive, and heal, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a real moment.
A lesson in forgiveness.
Right.
Tell me about a time that you guys have had, you know, some sort of trial or turbulence that has instilled in you a lesson that stuck with you.
Ooh. I'll have to really think on that one. You probably have to come back to me on that.
Yeah. I guess I'll start off, you know, say this for like, I'll say like definitely like my relation, my ex, you know what I'm saying? Like I think the biggest thing is, I think I saw it too, even from a friendship I had before back in college. Really, you know, vetting and understanding who people are, you know what I'm saying, and what they want from you. But when someone says something or they're doing something, you believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the life of anyone listening right now. Believe it. If someone says something or they do it, believe those actions, because that's who they are. Because I think it's like an African proverb. It says, you know, character is like pregnancy. You can't hide it for long. It's going to reveal itself. You know what I'm saying? So
I love
that's true.
You know, that's the biggest thing. Character is everything. You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of look for in yourself for one. You know what I'm saying? Because you hold yourself accountable first. And then, you know, those around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely one of those things where, you know, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful, beautiful, man.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna have to piggyback on that. Like just dealing with exes. I think even more so, just learning a little bit more about myself, like through like different relationships. Like learning, okay, like what qualities do I like? What qualities do I don't like? You know, does that make sense?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That reflection is important. That reflection afterwards.
Right.
There's a lot that we can learn about. from when you look at your mistakes, the hindsight, as they say, is 20/20.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when we can see things a little more clear, and when it's behind us. And I think that's major. You know, learning, having the ability to separate yourself from your situation to learn something about yourself is an acquired skill. You know, and so those moments are building us up, and I think it's really dope. You know, our overarching theme this season is mental health. And so I'd love to know some times that, I don't know, what are some ways that you guys practice coping with your mental health? If you feel a little overwhelmed, what is your go-to to get yourself back in equilibrium?
I would definitely say talking about it. Because it's a lot of times, like, you know, as people, like, we're all in our head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for me, like, I'm talking to myself in my head, like, damn near 24/7, 365. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it be like that. And sometimes you just have to, like, talk to other people and try to gauge, like, their experiences and, you know, and, like, see, like, if there's a way that you could get through it through understanding of their experiences. You know what I'm saying? And, just really just talk to people. Talk to people that you trust. That's super important. People that are not going to judge you, but just want to, like, make sure that you're okay.
That's real.
That's super important. Yeah, having that support, that's unmatched.
That's real.
That's very real. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hit that rut, like, just reverting back to things that you know for a fact make you happy, and doing those things. And I feel like that will get you back in equilibrium.
That's real.
For sure.
What do you do to make yourself happy?
Ooh, like I told you, man, sports. Like, I'm a straight sports fanatic, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Wizards. I watch Wizards games. I watch the Washington football team. Yeah, just watching the sports, man.
We need that.
For sure.
We up right now. The
Working out. Yeah, the Wizards are up. Life is good, bro. When the Wizards are up.
Turn that Drake on. Future Drake. But nah, man, I would definitely say for myself, for one, you know what I'm saying, like, going to church, you know, being in my community at church and just kind of just praying and meditating, you know what I'm saying, on the word, different scripture and things like that, which kind of soothes me in that space. and be around good people, good positive people that are uplifting,
Definitely,
that
man.
are not trying to, like, you know, tear you down or try and make little side comments or whatever. It's like they generally just care about you and you care about them. You know what I'm saying?
Good
And
energy.
just genuine love and just good energy, good love.
Yeah.
In that space. And I would say
Definitely.
last but not least, you know, definitely hitting the gym and just for myself mentally, you know what I'm saying? Just work out, whether I'm just going for a walk, go for a hike, hitting the weights, whatever the case may be, biking, whatever it may be, playing a sport,
Sweating it out.
just sweating it out, just releasing that stress and, you know, whatever it may be inside you and just letting it out, you know what I'm saying? So it's good, man. But you have to find those releases, man, for your mental health. It's important.
Beautiful, beautiful fellas. Let's see. We're gonna go back in with our next Weezy's track. Tell me about 6 foot, 7 foot.
Ooh, I remember when 6 foot, 7 foot came out, and like, and I first listened to it, I was like, bro, this is insane. Like, I remember like the part when he like dunked himself into the water. I'm just like, bro, like, how did they even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did they slow that down? Like, how? I was like, wow. And then just like his flow on it was just dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I think I actually studied like the rhyme pattern that he used all throughout that track. That was crazy. But yeah, it's just a dope track.
That was real, man. Like they said,
Yeah.
6 foot, 7 foot,
8
foot. I was like, damn, what is this? Oh, let's go in, man. And he would be
That
floating.
beat's crazy. That
Yeah.
So it goes
Slaps.
hard, man.
That was like the first time I ever heard a beat like that.
Yeah.
Like ever. I'm just like,
Innovative.
That's a wild sample. I don't know what that is. They're saying banana, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
crazy. Who thinks of that? But like, that's when you know, and the fact that you
It
can
was
flow
on.
on it, that's the best
Yeah.
part. You know what I'm saying? Because some beats are very hard for some artists. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's when, like I said again, Lil Wayne was in his prime, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was in his prime.
Yeah, he was
He
in
lost
his
the
bag.
dreads, man. He need to get the dreads back. He need to regrow the hair, man. We need that old Weezy.
We holding out for you, Weezy. We holding out for you, bro. Let's go into it. We're going in with 6 foot, 7 foot by Lil Wayne. We'll be right back with more of Jonell Malone and Henry Uzor. You're listening to DORiS Radio on WHCP 101.5. Keep it locked.